and I'm in the Pure Infused Maple Syrup kitchen with the talented Chef Micah. And Chef Micah will be showing us how to infuse new flavors into familiar recipes using pure infused maple syrup. Today, we're going to be cooking with cinnamon nutmeg clove infused maple syrup to create some great recipes. So welcome, Chef Micah. Thank you so much for joining us. And what do you have planned for us today using cinnamon nutmeg clove infused maple syrup?
Well, Leanne, today we're going to be making some sauteed apples.
Oh.
So sauteed apples are great over oatmeal, great with breakfast. Also maybe to get your kids to eat oatmeal. Who knows, it might work.
That would have worked for me when I was a kid, I think.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt some butter in a non-stick pan. So Leanne,
yes.
Why don't you tell me a bit about the maple syrup process? It comes from a tree, but then how does it get to the bottle?
Ah, good question. Thanks, Micah. Well, it takes 40 liters of sap to make 1 liter of maple syrup.
Wow.
So it's quite a process. The sap has to be boiled down, and we still boil our sap down using the traditional method of a wood-fired evaporator. So it just gives it that real mapley flavor. And so yeah, that's why maple syrup is as expensive as it is, because it does take so much sap to make 1 liter of maple syrup.
But well worth it.
But well worth it, yes. And you're using a natural sugar. So with refined sugars now, you know, a lot of people are trying to stay away from them and incorporate more natural things into their diet. So this is a great way to do it.
Great. So now we're going to add some chopped apples, some nice slices into the pan.
And what type of apples did you use here, Micah?
The apples I would want to use are the ones that you use for baking, so Gravensteins, Macintosh, even Granny Smith.
So a crisp apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so much flavor too.
And a little bit of tartness, which
yeah.
is nice too. So we're going to let those cook in the pan for about 5 to 7 minutes. Stir them occasionally, but not too much, because we really want them to caramelize. Great, so our apples are getting nice and soft and a little bit of color.
They smell delicious.
So we are going to add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of salt, and of course our pure infused maple syrup, the cinnamon clove nutmeg.
Just wouldn't be the same without it, would it?
Nope. There we are. Perfect. And just get those.
Look at that. Beautiful colors. It's lovely.
Okay, so we'll just cook these for another minute, and then we can serve them on our oatmeal. I think it's time for breakfast.
Excellent.
So our apples are looking great, and we're going to put them over top of our oatmeal. This is also great over ice cream as well.
Absolutely. Or you could use it in yogurt.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Or just eat them straight up because they're that good.
That too, you're right.
Oh, he's a Klingon.
Just sprinkle some cinnamon on that. Finish it off with some pure infused maple.
Oh, lovely. Now, I think that's a breakfast that most kids would eat.
I think so too.
So we've got a couple of great dishes planned, especially for fall. We're going to do some roasted fall root vegetables, and on it is 1/3 of a cup of cinnamon nutmeg clove and about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So Micah, why don't you show us how to do it?
Yeah, so what we have here is just a nice medley of fall root vegetables. We have some carrots, squash, parsnips, onions, some leftover summer tomatoes, and garlic. And we're also going to chiffonade some sage in here. So to do that, here's a really nice trick. Stack it, roll it, and then you can just slice it like that. There you are.
Oh, and they're all the perfect size.
Perfect. So nice little ribbons of sage. Okay, so to our vegetables, we're going to add our oil.